Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here with your flying weather outlook for the week and weekend ahead, brought to you exclusively by Flyer in association with weatherschool.co.uk. Thanks again for watching. Now, we did say I wasn't going to be around this week and the forecasts wouldn't be produced, but here I am, you see, dedicated to service of you and of your flying this week. Couldn't miss the opportunity really, because the weather does look as if it is going to be pretty good for us, particularly at first this week with some decent flying. Probably fairly cloudy in the west on Tuesday, some rain in northern areas midweek, and then I think we're heading into a more mixed weekend. Weak fronts coming in. So one of the questions that I get asked quite a lot at Aviation Weather School is, how do you know when a front is going to produce heavy rain, when it's going to be producing light rain, when it's going to weaken, etc. Well, that's one of the things that we look at Aviation Weather School Part 1. And I've got a single place remaining on my Part 1 course on the Tuesday evenings of the 9th and 16th of July between 6:30 p.m. and 9 p.m. It's an online course presented entirely live by me. You can study from wherever you are in the world. It'd be great to see you there. To find out more information, go to weatherschool.co.uk. Just scroll down on the home page here and you'll see on the right hand side of the screen it says Aviation Weather School Part 1 book online. If you click on that, then that will take you to the booking area. But if you want more information, go to Aviation, click on Aviation Weather School, the live online course, and there you can find out everything that you need to know. It's a fun course. I'll show you how to spot weather windows 5 days in advance. We'll look at weather in the way that it should be taught during the PPL syllabus to get you flying more, confidently as well, and get you flying more safely too. So go and have a look, weatherschool.co.uk, book your place now. Okay, so this is where we are for today. High pressure is in control. It's bringing us some decent flying conditions through the course of today, and it actually looks pretty decent. Yes, it might get a bit bumpy mid-afternoon, but generally I think conditions are set fair. Now, for Tuesday, tomorrow, we've got a weak cold front that's just moving its way eastwards through Scotland and through Ireland. It's going to bring an area of cloud with it, and perhaps one or two spots of rain as well over high ground. I'm generally going to say along that area it's marginal conditions, but we could be looking at bases perhaps of 1,000 to 2,000 feet. So some hill fog there, tops on that probably around 8,000 feet. As I say, a weakening feature. Behind it, it becomes flyable, and ahead of it, it is decent VFR conditions as well. Perhaps a fair amount of cloud, 3,000 to 5,000 foot bases, and the tops at around 8,000 feet. Now, as we head into a Wednesday, a decent day again on Wednesday. It is going to be quite thermic though, so a few showers getting going, particularly over central parts of Scotland, over central parts of Wales. Here, base is 3,000 feet, tops at around 15,000 feet. Other areas do look as if they are going to be flyable. Like I say, it will be a bumpy old day though, so morning or evening probably the more comfortable of the flying, and generally for most of us bases of around 4,000 feet, tops at around 10,000 feet. Now, all change as we head in towards Thursday as fronts move their way eastwards on Thursday. Again, though, these are quite weak features. However, there will be rain across northern and eastern Scotland, getting into eastern parts of England, where it could be quite thundery at times, with some CBs possible here. Bases around 3,000 feet, tops at around 15,000 feet, perhaps even more. Following the cold front, some showers, but generally it becomes more flyable with brighter skies. To the south, I think generally flyable, could be quite murky though for a time, and perhaps one or two showers here, but generally I'm going to say flyable. Bases 3,000 to 4,000 feet, and the tops of around 12,000 feet. And then by the end of the week, things become a little bit uncertain end of the week. But Friday at the moment is looking pretty good. I think a ridge of high pressure building across more southern areas. So here we're going to be finding decent conditions, bases of around 4,000 feet, tops probably coming in at around 10,000 feet. A few showers across northern and western parts of Scotland, making here marginal conditions. And I think bases in those showers probably at around 2,000 feet. Tops at around 15,000 feet again, but for most areas it looks a decent day. However, waiting in the wings is low pressure on Saturday. That pushes fronts eastwards. It brings rain with it. Most of the rain is going to be across more western areas of the country, so non-VFR for a time across many parts of the west, and I think here base is less than 1,000 feet. More central and eastern areas probably flyable, but cloud increases later on in the day, and then marginal across Ireland later as those fronts start to edge their way eastwards, but lots of uncertainty in this. And then Sunday, fronts becoming slow moving in the east, some rain across more eastern areas of the country, non-VFRable here. I think murky for other areas, but then some showers getting going. So I'm going to say generally VFRable, but the potential for non to marginal conditions in the murk and in the showers, but a huge question mark over what happens this weekend. Stay tuned, and of course we will keep you updated. Okay, I will leave you with that for now. Don't forget to go to weatherschool.co.uk to book your place on my live Aviation Weather School Part 1 course. This is going to be an online course presented live by me on the Tuesday evenings of the 9th and 16th of July between 6:30 p.m. and 9 p.m. And that single place is remaining for you now. Okay, I'll leave you with that for now. Whatever you're doing, thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.